Day 3 of Tantra teacher training course in Agama, Thailand. This was a very challenging, very intense, very full of information day, so very inspiring as well. One of the things that we discussed today is the tantric orgasm for men. So the ejaculation orgasm for men is very strong, very physical, very raw. And the tantric orgasm doesn't feel like that so much. It feels more subtle, more refined, and more spiritual, you can say. And for some people it sounds like it's not as good as the physical, but trust me, and I've experienced that to some degree. It's like it goes much deeper. It goes to the emotional level, it goes to the love level. You totally feel filled with love, and it also goes into higher states of consciousness. It goes into states of void, and then you can really go deeper and longer, so you can be in an orgasmic state for 20 minutes or half an hour or 3 hours for some people. So that's kind of something to remember when you are practicing your ejaculation control practices. Another thing that we discussed is the idea of transfiguration, so seeing beyond the personal, seeing transpersonal, seeing the divine in yourself and in your partner and also in everybody else. And there's kind of like this poetic idea that the masculine and the feminine in the universe keep looking for each other, keep interacting, keep making love. So the electron and the atom is one symbol of that. Bees and flowers is another aspect of that. The earth around the sun is another aspect, in the galaxies. And of course also men and women being attracted to each other is all the masculine and the feminine, Shiva and Shakti, connecting to each other, looking for each other. So in some way it's very beautiful to see sexual desire as kind of like a mystical thing. We are expressing the universe's masculine and feminine being attracted to each other. So from sex regarded as sin in many religions, we now look at it as a mystical union, as a mystical meaning. So transfiguration is very amazing as well. We had a session for the TTC people that we were sharing what we're going through, and one of the things that I shared is that I'm feeling really challenged about the long hours and about the amount of information. There is so much information which is shared in Agama, and for me it feels a little bit too much, and I'd love there to be more exercises rather than so much talking. And I'm challenged because I'm trying to go beyond my own judgment and criticism and opinion. So yeah, this is something that is a bit difficult for me, and also because there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of yearning, there's a lot of sadness that comes from my relationship finishing 1 month ago, and I'm still in contact with my partner, with my ex-partner, and we still love each other and very much connected to each other, and kind of hoping to find a way that this would work, although I'm going to be away for quite a while. So yeah, this is something that I'm struggling with. And I'm also struggling right now with the technical issues of having to shoot these videos through my iPhone and through the front camera, which is lower quality, and not having good light. So as you see, my laptop screen, which is my light, is turning off every minute. And yeah, just being like I'm a perfectionist, and I'm trying to accept that. Yeah, but the rest of the day was also quite inspiring, and we had an evening session for the TTC where we got to ask questions and sit with a teacher and ask whatever questions we had, and yeah, I got some cool questions answered, and yeah, I felt very much on fire, and I'm still on fire. So today was very meaningful, and I'm looking forward for the next few days and seeing what comes up for me, what kind of shadows I still have, and what kind of challenges I face. Yeah, so stay tuned, and I'm also very happy to hear any comments, any feedback that you have about anything that I share here, and if you have any questions, also put them in the comments. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.